folks. Welcome back to my ATM Gravitas 2 Let's Play. My name is Cthulhu Monster, and I play on Pilpo's Patreon server. And yeah, it's a bit of a crazy time right now in real life, so I'm trying to get an episode out a week, plus or minus a few days. So thank you all for your patience with that. I think last episode what we worked on was getting the chemistry locked in for our circuits. And you could tell it's been a bit since I've been here because I got 6 million diesel right now. And that is just insane. And then when I'm taking a look at what we've done here, I still don't have a backup of extra oxygen. And that is because I have one basic air gas. Basically, I'm centrifuging it or something from air. So I have one basic setup of a machine doing that, and it cannot keep up. It's just struggling over here. And the reason is I have 1 million sulfuric acid now, about 716 buckets. 1 million is 1 million. I got basically 1,220 buckets or so. And then our sodium persulfate's doing great here as well. So, yeah, it's been a bit since I've been on the server, so I think all my food is going to be mostly rotten, unfortunately. Let's see what we got. I'm going to throw out some of my rotten. I know some folks could use it for compost on the server, but we'll... All right, so the garlic cellar still has what looks like 2 years on some of this. Looks like 2 years on the majority of it, so I'm going to have to be careful. Because all of this is going to go bad at once. And unfortunately, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to game this week. And I'm still maintaining my lovely backpack full of, we're going for kombucha here, not aged cider, just a little flavor context here. Kind of meet my hippie friends. No. I hear it's good for you. I just hate it. But I also don't like aged cider. I am a soda and a juice. Fruit juice, love it. Love most types. Put a little bit of, Sprite or sparkling something in there to water it down a bit. Sometimes it can be a bit too strong on its own. But mocktails for life. All right. So yeah, I think what we're going to be working on here today is in regards to getting a roof on this build. I'm still, this is how long it takes me to do some of these builds because I don't have the mental energy to do all of it at once, which I think I've talked to you guys a bit about before. So yeah, we're going to work on getting the roof in place, and then I do have a plan that I'm going to probably have to do some change up of the walls here to get something like this more. But that's Future Monster's problem. A lot of stuff is Future Monster's problem. All right. So what we're going to do first is actually make our first mining gadget, which if you've made mining gadgets before, I actually haven't, and I've heard good things. So yeah, let's see here. So I'd like the best one. Is it something we feel like we can do? You've been playing a lot when you could just straight up make it. All right, so we got our first mining gadget. All right, and I know there's some of these upgrades here that we want to get. I'm thinking upgrade cost. Okay, this is where we're going to want the modification table as well, from my understanding. So let's get a modification table up. And I could use one of the ones other folks are doing. I'm going to try to set up one for myself for the first time. I don't think I've ever actually set this up in a Modcraft. I always kind of come online later, and someone's like, yo, we needed this, so I threw it in. I'll put it here for the moment. All right. So for these upgrades, 2x3 one here, I just need this black steel pick here. And I have the black steel pickaxe here. There we go, and I will make the blue one as well. So I'm going to need 36 ancient debris, and I only have 21. So what I'm going to do is just grab these blocks of diamond here so far. Get one out. Let's see if I can make the first upgrade, the 3x3 upgrade here. And I'm going to need at least 2 of those. All right. Now I just need to put in my pick here. My 3x3 upgrade. And let's see what other mining upgrades we want. Okay, I have everything to make a light placer, so let's put that on there. And it said basically that anywhere the light level is lower than 8, it will put a light source, so that could be really nice. Fortune tier doesn't really work with ancient debris range. Extend the range by 5 with each tier. All right, that's not too bad. Efficiency. Ooh, that would be very nice. So it does work its way up. All right, so I'm glad we making some extra, making some extra items there. So let's see here. So efficiency 1, efficiency 2. Let's see here. So we'll need to put our mining gadget in here, my understanding, and shift, click to insert from your slots or drop upgrade. Okay, so we're just dropping the upgrades in there. And okay, so we'll just pull it out that way as well. All right, so we have this here, and we're going to do what I would consider a very non-difficult way of. So after a trip into the Nether, I returned to claim my mining gadget out of the box or the modification table. Oops, definitely didn't help not to have it. All right, oop, wrong direction. I'm going to be going back into the Nether. The last round was a little bit uneventful. Realized all the things I was missing. I also got torches, but now that I have this, maybe I won't need torches. I'm gonna put these pants on so they stop yelling at me in the Nether. At least then just the apotho whatever folks come for me. Speaking of which, let's just grab my sword. So we're going to. Wow, that goes fast. Alright. Alright, I see what it's doing. Yep, this definitely wins. Unless I have to use Boon of Earth. Which, you know, that could be a lockup on getting to the next phase for some stuff. Alright, let's get this range booster. Or how far we can get into it. Okay, second first one. So might as well get the battery upgrade as well. Let's see how far we can get in there. So I got one. Tier 1. We might be able to get up to Tier 3 because, yeah, I have a lot of nether quartz blocks from a while ago. And then Mr. T never came and picked up some of his quartz blocks from way back when. So, yeah, hold on to like 330. No indicator he's been coming back on, so guess it's time for us to go back to hunting in the Nether for some netherite. Oh, we got a big guy here. I don't know if I can take him, to be honest. With Apotheosis bosses. You don't shoot arrows or anything, do you, sir? Oh, heck no, I can't take him. I cannot take him. I don't want to take him to the prom. I don't want to take him anywhere. Sir, don't come in. I'm not here. See, this is really good at combat. You're gonna be really excited to watch me play this game. It's kind of cool that I'm allowed to choose on that. So once again, I'm gonna put on my chunk borders here, just so because I like to mine at chunk borders when I'm looking for the one thing. I do need to get my range upgrades doing, but I got distracted and I forgot about them. I do admit I do see where the addictive quality of the using these could be really fun. And by that I mean using the mining gadgets. They're visually very fun, and it's it can be really nice just to be like da 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 da. You know, that's nice and quick. As long as I'm not killing my server with entity problems. I was so confused on why I was seeing obsidian. I realized it's because of my my dealio here, because I can freeze it. So that's actually really cool. So I now have Silk Touch added, which is going to be great. I don't have this thing fully charged in any fashion, but what I'm going to aim to do is to go to the Bastion that I was looking for before and get some of those, that Deep Slate. We had, yep, Deep Slate here. Someone had already cleared the Bastion pretty well, so this should be more safe than, relatively safe for me, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully we'll just, you know, just start taking it apart. I believe there's basic normal deep slate further down. It'll be good. Alright. Probably should work my way down versus up. I was just hoping that there'd be like a large quantity of raw deep slate instead of what we got, but that's all right. So the reason I'm looking for deep slate is for deep slate tile for my roof, and I was a little bit short. And the footage I have explaining that got destroyed. So here's my reaction to combat. More of them. Oh god. Fight like a wimp. Just a ha ha ha. Yeah, I know when this when they first opened this place up, there were so many death messages. So I appreciate that. I don't even like bastions and vanilla. Though I think you might be able to get the impression that I don't like much in vanilla that's fighting either. I make farms for the murder. I don't do the murder. Alright, so after realizing we have a thingy to the warped forest, I'm just gonna steal, I noticed a spawner here. I'll take it. With those spawners with apotheosis, I know that you can modify them for a few things. But I'm a little I don't think I can. No AI is chorus fruit. That's my favorite one. I believe there's an egg that one of the fellows has for the Enderman already. All right, so I got more chorus, which I'm really excited about. How much does that come to? Okay, got 2 blocks worth. It looks like. Otherwise, I need more mineral. So I'm just gonna grab the basic mineral drying basin here and grab a screwdriver and hope this works. Yes, you would like. Okay, 1 bucket went in there. Yeah, so it looks like it worked. All right. Yeah, my first block. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so this block here, what this is going to help us do is get to the wireless. So we got the portable storage system here, but when you read what it's missing is it's telling us that you need the omnidirectional connector to link. So we need the omnidirectional connector here. And that is going to require, so we need logic directors though. And with that, that means we're going to need the chorus. For these logic detectors, we need 2. So we're able to get 4 from that 1 bucket. And now we need the micro directional connector. And those connect to other magnet over a straight distance. Oh, okay. So that's nice. I'll have to use that more. So I'm not running lines everywhere. But in the meantime, we don't need that. We'll do this. All right. I'm going to put it here behind the clean room because I know this area is pretty dense for what I want it to do. So I'm going to put it here. Ooh, that is a cool looking block. So I'm going to connect this to it. So I should have, oh yeah, weird noise. Okay, so it looks like, so I got wireless storage now. I'm going to enable it, fix my grid height. Okay. And I have wireless access, which is great. Let me see how far this goes. So I've never actually tested wireless access with integrated dynamics. Okay, so it's dimensional. Feels a little cheaty compared to how hard it is to get dimensional elsewhere. But I'll take it. This is, ooh, Volt, what's this? I'll have to test that out. Okay, so yeah, so I have access. I have storage access. Yay! Excellent. That is going to be very nice. This is going to be a major help for building, for sure. That's the thing that I always think of. I think what I'm seeing from what I'm seeing here is I'm still a little bit too far out from that style, specifically from a, what's the word for it? A roof style, which is unfortunate because I do still have more like the medieval roof going on right now, and I think I'm going to stick with that. I do need to figure out my solution to, what is it called? The walls. So this might be premature roof. You know what? Whatever. I'm going to have some fun and I'm not going to build the rest of this thing covered in snow. I'm going to start, I'm going to start building this. Get a little montage. So I moved all this stuff over just to kind of get that elevation over here, and then I've decided to move this down one. So previously I was tying myself to the making sure I had an odd mount, but I'm just not willing to change up where this floor is. And so that means it definitely came into play when I was looking at installing a wall with the Dob and Waddle. So I would need to I wouldn't have a window, and that wasn't going to work for me. So yeah, I think different days I get different things that I enjoy out of this game. This I would say is a little bit of indecisiveness just due to like work and life and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this time, enjoy it. I'm gonna drop everything down to this height, and yeah, and then we'll get closer to getting this building done. I think I'm gonna try to at least get the majority of this outline for the video. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, I'll bring you back when I'm done. Well, when I'm closer. Is anyone else very familiar now with this red dot that's in these stripped hickory? All right, so I am out of my nether brick, and I just got a little bit over half of this roof, and I'm liking the roof so far. I still have to dye all of the daub, so I think I need to update. I'm gonna need to get an updated alloy smelter. I really wanted to hold off on that because I don't really use it for anything. And nether brick is not going to be part of my build palette for this. Surely not. But yeah, let's get an alloy smelter. It's weird having. It's nice to finally have bulk on circuits because when I'm bored, I'll just come over here and help to make some more circuits. As one does. Please pay attention to the end result there. I definitely don't need more than that. So I'll start those going. Since the biggest time to sink those is time. Oh yeah, this is looking good. So we're going to put alloy smelter in here. Okay, so this is powered up. I got that in there. So I still have a steam macerator. It's a little not overkill. It's not used for a lot of stuff, but it's quick to make. This is the steam grinder here. It's really good for just stuff you need to macerate bulk in that you don't need byproducts or anything. So in this case, grinding down netherrack dust so that I can run it through the alloy smelter to make bricks, great. Also does a really good job for making pulp. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Here you go. They'll be much faster. How fast is that? Okay. Nice. So 3 seconds per. Much faster than my other one. Alright, since I have to wait, let's start dyeing this. Alright, so I did end up running out of white dye. So over 300 daub and wattle, or white stained wattle here. I will have to go grind the bones of my enemies. Oh dear, you can see that snow has started. I'm so glad I got the roof on. It's starting to come together. Woo woo. All right, welcome back. Thank you for staying with me. Yeah, I tried something a little bit new with the time lapse. I wanted to see what the actual full length of that song was. And before now, I've never actually been able to play the whole thing. So you guys got a time lapse with ADHD interruption. I just had a few things that came up when I was chatting, and I was like, I will just stop the time lapse. Bam, there you go. Unpredictable. Could be terrible. And that'll be something that when I'm recording, because I had like hours of stuff where I just forgot to hit stop when recording time lapses. In the future, I'm gonna try to do better about only recording a small snippet to add, not hours of me, no headset recording, just putting down blocks, like we're doing an ASMR video. All right, so let's see what this looks like. So I kind of wanted to show you this side first. This is one of my favorite views of the new factory building. And yeah, I am just digging it. I really love the fact that this this stained wattle, and this one are on different levels. And I think it just really makes it a fun, unique bit. The details haven't been laid out, and by those I mean like any detailing like this that would come into play, and that'll come in time. I'm still trying to decide how many planter boxes I can put out here. But yeah, so first up, this is still pretty temporary. This is getting removed since our since the finite water update. But yeah, so we'll do some updates. I got a new catwalk here, which I'm really loving this Art Deco, Create Deco catwalk. The entrance still stays the same here on the second floor. And yeah, deciding whether or not to lift this floor just to make an even number. Oh, that was a tough one. The auto crafting actually was a big part of why I didn't do that. Let me just take this down. You don't need to suffer. Oh, I know I had that. Well, anyway, but the third floor now has its own entrance right now here, and there'll be more inside the location here, but for the moment I don't have that. And I will be putting these girders all the way across, and I'm currently thinking it could be cool to have some like one or three like create windmills, but make them look like ceiling fans. I'm thinking one, just because of the 8 minimum block, because it's going to look like a horizontal version of my windmill over there, which we can't see from here. But yeah, I'm really liking the details I was able to sneak in. One of the details that I'm really enjoying is that when you come up to this girder level here, the girders are the ones that, are lifting our big cases, but I'm really liking these bars here. Like, kind of like this is an area where you need airflow coming through. You got a bunch of machinery. You want to have that airflow going. And maybe I'll end up putting some of this as trapdoors, because really this should have maintenance access, and we'll need some way to physically get up there as well to kind of tie it in from a story standpoint. Same with here, these no longer attached to the wall, so I'll look at moving these over, but I do love having the brackets, and just that's my favorite part about Create, to be honest, is those pieces. And yeah, the clean room is there. I apologize, I was losing my voice a little bit. But yeah, the clean room is there, and then down this stairwell, I have added bars here, and I was able to mirror that on the other side. We can show you that one there. But I removed the safety bar that I originally had. Running through here, I had a strip of brick, and I think it just opens this up into a really interesting shape. But yeah, here's my andesite uh, bars again, and then I was able to fit in a small window here. And the other side has one of my big statement windows. So I have what I would consider the main four here, and then I have two on this side as well. So I really like that little feature. And yeah, this floor is probably going to get ripped out and replaced more with the catwalk pieces here. But really, it's meant to fit what we find we need with Greg Tech. So now that we're going to get into the proper HV power and things like that, that's where we're going to kind of fill this out. But yeah, I am so excited that I have wireless controls now. So I'm curious to see how many of these hidden or not hidden control access points I have here. Um, and yeah, I think another fun view of this, just for scale, I tend to build pretty compact. I think it fits my style more, but look how massive it is. This beast is got shape to it. There'll be a lot of things we can fill in here with the mods, and those windows, I'm loving the fact you can already see the clean room in there. And once we get more things and lights and turning things, there'll be a lot of opportunity to just kind of see stuff as you move by. And I mean, you can see all the way right now to to the mineral tree farm. Yeah, and oh, I got a little David Copperfield back here, and this will get reworked a little bit. I have a feeling. I want to make sure I maintain access around here, so I'll have to do something to get access there. But yeah, that's what I did. This episode might be a little bit shorter than our normal one, just due to the sheer size of what we have here and the fact that I don't want to bore you guys with just block placement to no music. But yeah, I think this turned out really nice. I really like the wraparound, and I think that's one thing with modded Minecraft is you can adjust your building outside of it and make it work with you. But this was the first time I was like, you know what, I have a vision. I want these bell jars. I want something around this height. I want it to look or be a big space I can fill with my machine. So I think that succeeded. I also discovered a miner that's just been sitting over here with Cassidy's space, which I don't know if I've showed it to you guys, but he actually ripped down his tower and he's gone underground, which has been hidden behind a kind of a sampling block before. So I feel slightly bad that I'm just like, you're underground and here's my giant build. Um, but he's been having a lot of fun over there. I think he's been off the server for a bit just due to work. Thank you guys for joining me this time. I hope this episode was enjoyable. I'm so excited. We're at 108 subscribers as of last I checked. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Um, this episode, we've done a little bit of everything. But yeah, my name is Cthulhu Monster, and I play on Pilpo's Patreon server in the ATM Gravitas 2 Let's Play pack, Gravitas 2 pack. I am on the ATM Discord as well as Pilpo's Discord, and I know there's a lot of people who enjoy this pack. It is time consuming, but if you're willing to put a little elbow grease in it, it can be pretty fun. Otherwise, you're welcome to come along for some short snippets here with me. So thank you much for joining. Bye.